Listen, you can't find God by reading the Quran. Now, I'm a Muslim, so how can I possibly say that? Well, hear me out. Imagine that you are searching for something, like your keys, okay? You first have to know what your keys look like in order for you to find them, right? The same applies with God. But there's the problem. What are we looking for? What is God? The creator of the universe, the creator of the physical world. How are we going to find that? With our physical senses, our eyes. You can read every book in existence, the Bible, the Quran, you can read about Buddhism, spirituality, name it, you can read it all and still not find God. Why? Because you are searching for a non-physical force with your physical senses. You have to use that within you that is not physical. Your heart, your spirit, you know. Now, how do you do that? Well, there are a few ways to do that. For example, in meditation, when you isolate yourself in complete silence, when you silence everything around you, no distractions, with your eyes closed, and you try to silence even your own thoughts until you come in a state of nothingness, peace, nothing. Where you feel nothing and you feel connected to everything at the same time. Or when you fast and you ignore your physical needs, your hunger and thirst. Or even when you pray, you put your head to the ground. When you call out to God with your heart, I want to find you, then He will come to you. Now, what does it feel like to feel God? Well, I can't speak for everyone, but in my case, it feels like light, peace, love, abundance, you know. It feels like a force that strengthens me. And the most important way for me to know that presence is by knowing that the physical world doesn't affect me anymore. That people can say things to me and they don't change me. If it makes me angry or sad or whatever, it's only short-lived, but I return to my true essence. When you can ignore that physical world, when you cannot ignore that, then you are connected to the source energy, then you are connected to God. And once you have that feeling, when you recognize God, you see it everywhere around you. In the trees, in the birds, in the sky, in the sunlight on your skin, in the smile on your children's faces. You feel this force around you everywhere. You will even recognize it in science and Albert Einstein in the Fibonacci sequence. Everywhere. It's like God's signature on everything. And you will also recognize it by reading the Quran. You will recognize that that is the word of God. But you cannot recognize that with your eyes, you know. You have to find God with your heart first. There are people that ask me, prove to me that the Quran is the truth. But what proof are you asking from me? A physical proof of a non-physical force? I can't give you that. May God guide us all. May God bless us all. Have a nice day.